Hi, happy Monday. So, I just wanted to do a little quick overview of what we're going to do for the next couple of days. What we're going to do for today is we're going to grab a photograph that we find off the internet, one that's in focus, nice and large, high resolution. And then we're going to crop it down to just the nose, okay? No eyes, nothing else that's going to slow us down in the drawing process. We are just focusing on the nose. And then you are going to give looking time and you are going to start sketching out the nose. What I want to do right now is I'm going to do a little annotate and I'm going to try to draw here. When you look at this nose, we're breaking it down into different structures. And as you can see from last week, we drew the front, side, three-quarter views, a little review. You're just going to break it down into basic shapes. So for example, and mind you, I'm doing this with a mouse. Okay, so it's like a long, skinny rectangle-ish shape here. And then you can kind of map out with whatever nose that you're using, the different shapes lightly, as light as possible in your graphite. I mean, your graphite. And then, can I change the color? That would be nice if I could. I don't know. This is my first time using this. I'm sorry. I thought there was a way to change the color, but I guess not. I'm gonna go back. So once you draw those basic shapes, then you're gonna do the next layer. And will it let me draw? No, I'm sorry. I'm a rookie when it comes to this. Okay, here. And then you're gonna draw the nostril on either side. And then you're going to go in and do your shading according to what you see. Now, obviously, this whole area in here is very dark, and then you would start getting your little Q-tips and blending. We watched a whole tutorial video on this. If something is soft, you need to make it soft. If something is slightly darker, like this area here, you can add and subtract with a Q-tip, a tissue. We try to avoid using our fingers. I'm gonna clear that. Keep in mind, we took time and watched a whole tutorial on the do's and don'ts of the nose, and I went ahead and I put that tutorial here for you so you can look at that again. If you look here, you can see the difference between the two noses. This one's very outliney, which is a no-no, and harsh. This is much softer, and that's the look we're going for, okay? So I will make a proof of practice for today, and you can refer back to that video if you're struggling. And that proof of practice, I expect to see your screenshot nose and then your shaded nose using the skills we learned from last week. So it says that here, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to paste all of this as a proof of practice, and that's what's due for today. So I'm going to create, I'm going to use a new post. So using the observational skills that we've already learned, and it's going to be worth 5 points by 3 p.m. today, but you have pretty much, let's see, this class is over at 38. You have almost 40 minutes to do this, so I'm giving you plenty of class time to do just a nose with a full value range. So I'll show you what I did. I went to portraits and I did a search and I tried to find an image that looked high resolution. So you don't ever want to take the small one. You always want to get it large. And then from there, you could click, there's even more images. Oh, cool. So I got that as large as I could. Then I did a screenshot of what I was looking. Oh, I should have got that a little bit bigger because I chopped off one of the nostrils. Let me do that again. And that's the image that I'm going to draw from. So I'm just focused on that nose. I don't know why everything's small right now. So you can really zoom in and see all the details and sketch that. Is there any questions? You will need to have your screenshot next to your sketch side by side so I can look at it and make sure that you really took time to draw and shade that appropriately. Okay. We're all clear? We're all on the same page? Easy peasy?
Yes.
Jul Okay. And then I am gonna go over mouths tomorrow, the do's and don'ts. So that'll be fun. Okay. So I love how we're really taking time to, get this done and done well, just like we did with the eyes. And you guys are gonna be amazing artists when you're done with all this. I mean, I really went into depth with this, so I'm proud of this lesson. I know that you guys have grown immensely. I'm gonna finish grading the Martin Luther Kings and any other lessons that are loose ends, proofs of practices, and help anyone that has any questions for the rest of the period. And I'm always around during student support.